Yay Media Group. Hey guys, it's Stephanie.
I'm Trey.
This is your weekly dose of BS. So I think we should start this a little differently. We record in advance, a few days in advance, these episodes. And after we recorded last week, Mary Cosby lost her son. And I cannot imagine, as a mom of two boys, what she's going through, how difficult that must be. My heart absolutely breaks for her. I just want to send her love, prayers, and you're in my heart. I cannot imagine how horrible that must be.
I have chills talking about this because she said at the reunion, she talked about how Robert Jr. was in jail at the time, and Andy was asking her just kind of how she felt about that. And she said that she felt peace around it because if he's in jail, at least he's alive and at least he's safe. And I've had people in my life where I've felt that exact same way. Like they're safer in jail than they are out in the world where they have access to their vices. And he just got out, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Jeez.
It was pretty quick. We don't know what his cause of death was, at least at the time of us recording this. But my heart breaks for her because I know that she's spoken on the show about how he was her whole world.
Yeah. And it's her only son. It's just so sad. I cannot imagine. I remember, I don't, as most of you know who listen, I really don't watch Housewives hardly at all, if ever. But I do remember seeing the episode on TikTok and it like made me hysterically cry because it was so like emotional and raw and heartfelt
and real. It was such a real conversation she had with him, and
a conversation I think a lot of people needed to see.
Well, I feel like especially in housewife culture, you want your world to always look perfect and pretty, and Mary hasn't really followed that formula.
Yeah,
she has been very comfortable sharing her real life and just not caring what anyone's thought about it. And that was one of those conversations that I remember when they recapped the reunion, that was not where they thought the conversation was going, but Robert was comfortable taking the conversation there and they just kind of carried on with it. So it's such a sad, tragic ending to that story, but it's real.
Yeah.
And that is something that people really deal with.
Oh my gosh. I remember, I think I've talked about this a lot, but we've had a family member who back in the day had, for him, it was issues with drugs, and it totally not only rocked his world, but he had children. It was horrible to watch, just the way that somebody can completely, like that can just consume and take over their life. So anything that's not good for you that does take over your life, it's so heartbreaking. And as like, I was really young when that was going on. I was super like grade school. And I remember just like what a toll it took on the family as a whole. And as an adult, I often think of him and his wife who now are, older, but it like took everything, like I feel like it took really his future away from him. Like he would have such a different life if he never got into drugs, and I don't know. So it is, as a mom, that's like my biggest fear with my kids. I'm always like, don't take anything because you never know like first of all, what it's laced with, but also you just never know if that one decision is going to negatively impact the rest of your life. It just breaks my heart for her. So just wanted to say that. I'm so sorry. I hope that if she goes back that she takes some time off. I'm sure Bravo's not going to do Salt Lake for a while and give her some space.
They've postponed filming.
That's good.
She has said that she is going to film the show this season, that she feels like it'll be a sense of normalcy for her, which makes sense. And I think she's leaning very heavily on her faith right now, and that's really what's pushing her forward. And I think all of the love and support that she is receiving right now, I think it's exactly what she needs, because that is, regardless of what you think of, her unique situation in life, that's just such a terrible thing for anyone to go through.
I remember seeing this thing. I kind of get why she would want to continue. I think to stay busy is also another thing. But I remember seeing this interview of one of the parents of the the girls that was killed in Dallas during the ice storm, that, that like freak accident. And they were like, we just don't want her name to die. We don't want people to forget about her. So I get that as a parent. I think I would be the same way. Like sometimes you can use something really tragic to help other people. And I'm sure she's probably also thinking that sharing that and sharing her grief is something that really can help people too.
Yeah. Well, and you hit the nail on the head. You never know what is truly in something you take. And Lisa Rinna this last week was in the news because she said that she was at the Traitors premiere. They had like a Traitors premiere like watch party, like an unofficial thing. And they did it at the Abbey in West Hollywood. And she left early because she felt like someone put something in her drink. And whenever she went to the hospital and got checked, found that there was fentanyl in whatever she had taken. And this is very interesting because the Abbey has been under investigation for a while for this.
Really?
Yes. Like,
oh my gosh,
a good minute.
Do they think it's something like happening behind the bar or like somebody that works there, or just
at the level in which it's happening? It seems like it is someone internal.
Oh, that's
that
terrifying.
is doing this to people. Yeah.
That's terrifying. Travis, when he was younger, he got roofied.
Oh, really?
Him and his friends. They were in another country. Maybe St. Moritz, I can't remember, but he said that last thing he remembers, he was at a bar, the first drink of the night. Like they went to this bar, drink of the night.
I think he was in Paris.
Was he in Paris? Okay, but first drink of the night. And then they all three like started feeling weird. He said he remembers nothing after his first drink.
Wow.
He woke up in a, not on the street, but like in a, what are those side roads? Like an alley. Like passed out. I think they must have left right when they started feeling not okay. But he woke up in an alley, just passed out. His friend woke up in a hospital gurney in the hallway.
Wow.
And then I think his other friend woke up also like in the middle of the street. So crazy. Travis was like, it's the craziest thing ever. He was like, also, you have to be really, interesting person. Cause he's a bigger guy. And he was like, we were young to try to roofie like 3 grown ass men. Yeah. It's really crazy. But I guess they left before. I'm sure the people wanted to rob them or something. Right. But Travis said he woke up, he still had his Rolex on. Still had all of his money, but passed out in an alley.
I was roofied unintentionally once.
Wait, by who?
Well, when I say unintentionally, like it wasn't my drink that I was drinking.
Whose drink were you drinking?
I went out with one of my girlfriends on it was like a random Tuesday night or something. She was like, "You want to go out?" I was like, "Ugh, okay." I was like 23. And we went out to this bar in Uptown that I don't think it's there anymore. And some guy gave her a drink and she drank I don't know, a fourth of it and was like, "I don't want this. Do you want it?" And I was like, "Sure." And then I drank the rest of it. And then I remember at some point in the night, I was like, "I don't feel good." And we've had 2 drinks and we both went home. And the next day, I don't remember anything after that. I don't remember getting home, anything else. The next day she was like, "I think we were roofied last night." I was like, "Were we?" I was kind of flattered. But I was like, "Actually, I think it was you." And I think I was just I just fell victim to it as well because I wanted a free drink.
Yes. There are, I swear to you, I saw this. There are straws or something that you can take with you, or paper or something that you put in your drink that will tell you if it's good to drink or not. I swear to you, I'm going to give those to my kids. I probably need to give them to myself. But I just really drink at restaurants. I'm not a big.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
All right, we got to take a break real quick, but we will be right back. Okay, we must talk about the Traitors finale and reunion. Did you watch any of this season of Traitors?
No.
Oh, okay.
I know. I'm annoying.
Yeah. So here's, if you haven't watched, I'm going to spoil it all for you. So just buckle up. So the Traitors this season were, there was a secret traitor that was Donna Kelsey. She got out pretty quick. Then you had Rob.
Oh, she was found out pretty quick?
Well, no, she got eliminated pretty quick.
Oh, okay.
By the group. They, for some reason, thought that she was a traitor, and she was. And then you had Rob from Love is Blind, you had Lisa Rinna, and you had Candace from Potomac. Ooh, so, you got some good traitors. Yes. And it was a great season. And Rob ended up screwing over all of his fellow traitors and won the
No.
entire thing. But I watched this reunion.
How did he end up screwing them? Like,
He
over?
turned the rest of the house
Against
on
them. Oh
on
my
each of them
gosh.
individually. And I really thought for a minute that Candace was going to get it. She was a great Lisa was a great traitor too, but it was a good mix. But I watched this reunion, and here's what I think is difficult about these reunions that are not Housewives shows when they're like a competition show is you have the housewives that come in and they are like trained, especially Candace and Lisa Rinna of all people.
Yes,
like they're
ready to
trained
go.
reunion professionals. They do not attend reunions. They star in their reunions. Like they come ready to do the job, which is easier when you're on a Housewives show because you're talking about your real life.
Yeah.
So there's emotions, there's passion. But when you're talking about a game, it's a game. It's not personal.
Like you really can't take it. Yeah.
So they came in hot and heavy. Like they were taking all this personal. It was just kind of weird. It was kind of weird. And then you had Michael Rappaport, who should have never been on. He came in like screaming at everybody. But it was funny because Lisa and Candace treated this like a Real Housewives reunion, and they were serious.
Well,
and
Michael
everyone
Rappaport,
else,
he's like a housewife fan.
Yeah.
So he probably was like,
he
knew
was
what
too
to
much.
do.
He was too much. He was like untrained, unqualified, but he was just saying the things, and it wasn't
Yeah.
it. He was trying to start a fight. But the rest of the cast, they were all sitting there just kind of in shock, and it was kind of funny. If you go back and watch it, they're all just kind of like,
What
am I
in
supposed
the
to be here right
world?
now?
I
It
felt
was-
like that season 1 of the show. Yeah, I was like, what the heck did I sign up for? For some reason, I really thought we were just going to like hang out and be like besties and everybody was going to love each other. It was just going to be super fun and funny. And then I was like, oh my God. The first group scene, I was like, what the hell? I remember Brandy kind of getting after Leanne. I was like, what is going on?
Was the first group scene? What was your first group scene?
It was at Marie's house, and it was where Brandy was kind of.
yes.
And I remember sitting by Brandy, and they were like, "Stephanie, go check on Brandy," and I was like, "What the fuck?"
You're like, never
Shocked.
again.
Shocked out of my mind. I was like, "What?" I never cried so much in my life. I was like, "Travis, what did I get into? This is horrible."
There is another season of my other favorite reality competition show on Peacock now, House of Villains.
Oh, okay.
I think it was originally
I've
on
never even
E!
watched that either.
Oh, I think it's good this year. Tiffany Pollard is back, and she is
Is she so
always
good?
good. Christine
Okay.
Quinn's on. You have Teresa Giudice.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good.
I need to start watching that. I think it's gonna be a really good one.
Ooh, see, if not, I've been watching on Hulu for some people that don't want to just watch reality. Oh my gosh, that thing about Carolyn Bessette Kennedy and JFK Jr.
I haven't watched that, but
So
I've heard
good.
it's great.
So I think it is the best show out right now. It's so you should watch it. It's so good.
It's a series.
So yes, it's like, I think there's 6, maybe 5 or 6 episodes out right now. There's definitely going to be more than that because I know what happens at the end and that hasn't happened yet. So I know there's more to come. But it's
Wait, does he die?
Yes. Oh my God. It
He's
was,
the
I
one-
remember vividly when he died, because they kind of, like the world had hope. They had not found, it took them like, I think 2 or 3 days to find them. So, on the news, they were like, they could still be here. It was, and they ended up finding the plane, but
how did he
nobody
die?
knew what happened to the plane crash. He was a
I
pretty
know.
new pilot, and he was, I believe, traveling to Martha's Vineyard for a wedding or something with not Caroline, his wife, but also her sister. So her parents lost both, two, I don't know if they were I think there was one sister that survived, that like, not the plane crash, but that's still alive. But her and her sister passed away along with JFK Jr. It was so shocking. And I mean, yeah. So I remember that vividly when that happened. It was so crazy. And she's like such a style icon. Like she really is the epitome of, if you have nothing to wear, it's because you don't have basics. Truly, that's what I learned in my life about myself, is I would always be like, I have nothing to wear, because I would buy like cute, like little pink and blue things, but none of it went, and then at one point I'm like, wait, I need staple pieces.
You can mix and match things.
Yeah, like you can mix and match everything if you have staple pieces. It only took me 44 years to realize that. And now I feel like I have a ton of stuff to wear. What a concept. But it's such a good show. And then I heard that, this is for people who have not heard this, I heard that have you ever watched The Crown on Netflix? That whole series where
but I've heard it's good.
So they go from when the queen's like a little girl to like current, like every season's like another time in the royal family. And I hear that they're doing The Crown, but it's called like either Camelot or the Kennedys. And it's going to be about the Kennedy family where they follow, them from when they were like JFK was little younger and just the whole family. I will totally watch that. I love stuff like this. And then another thing that I'm super, super excited about, probably the most excited about, the fact that I had Travis pause our movie last night to watch the trailer is my favorite show. It's the funniest show ever. Jury Duty, I think was the funniest show ever. And and I was like, there's no way they will ever be able to do this again because it was such a lightning in a bottle type thing. They're doing it again. Jury Duty 2 looks insane. And it's so smart because they're doing it in the best way possible. Have you seen this?
Yeah, I saw season 1.
Oh my gosh. They're doing it in the best way possible where it's like this great, like the guy seems as likable as season 1 guy, which the season 1 guy was super likable. And he like is somebody that works for like a temp agency. So he goes to like different companies and he was working for this fake company and a temp agency called Rockin' Grandma's. I think it's like a hot sauce company. Okay. And it is company retreat, which I've gone to quite a few because my husband does company retreats, right? And they are shit shows. Like they really are. This year was better than the last year. Last year I was like, oh my God, Travis, I don't know if that was not fun for me. I can't imagine how it was for them. But it's so like all the ridiculousness of a company retreat, and the guy has it's hysterical. I feel like the actors, everything that I've seen on the like teaser, the trailer, so freaking funny. So, and it comes out like March, I think 20th. I mean, that's how dedicated I'm ready.
I'm excited. All right, we got to take a break real quick, but we will be right back. Okay, I need to ask you, because I know you've been a few times. We had a Delilah open in Dallas a few weeks ago. And I've not seen the best reviews on it. Okay. But you've been a handful of times. What are your thoughts?
I went this weekend. Oh my gosh, I saw your friend that works with you.
Melissa.
Yeah, she's so cute. Yes, she's so cute. So first of all, I'm going to be honest. We had the best seat in the house. I'm not going to lie. I feel like that had a lot to do with how much fun I had.
Did you get the best seat in the house because you're Stephanie Holman or because you made a reservation at a timely manner?
I made a reservation 2 weeks in advance.
But if you're being honest.
But I think, we asked, we were like, can we have the best seat in the house? And they did give it to us, yes. We knew somebody who worked there. I didn't know I knew somebody that worked there until I knew somebody that worked there. And I was like,
And you can't have phones, is that right?
I mean, I don't think you're supposed to be taking a lot of pictures and stuff. I was checking, text messages from the kids and nobody was like, no phone. This wasn't like they confiscated it. It's frowned upon. But I had a good time. I found a really great wine that our friend sent over, and I'll tell you the name of it because I took a picture. That's how much I appreciated this wine.
Well, and let me just tell you,
expensive or not.
No, is this different than the one you called me about the other day? Or that was at Park House?
Wait, I don't have that picture anymore. Dang it, I thought I took a picture of the wine. Maybe I didn't. Maybe Travis did. I took it with Travis's phone.
There was a wine or a champagne that she had last week, and she called me and she said, oh my God, you would not believe how much this bottle was, but I have no hangover. And I was like, oh, well, you shouldn't for how much you spent on that.
Oh my gosh. So we went with a friend of ours who are like big. Like I am not like a wine like person. Like I really, if it tastes good.
She kind of is a wine snob, but you're a wine snob on a budget.
But I'm like, I like things that taste good.
Yeah.
Like I love Prisoner. I think it's really good. Their red blend. It's just, I like smooth wine, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like Educated Guess is a cheaper, good option to the Prisoner. It's also just tastes really good. This one was kind of in that family. Like it was just good. It was very smooth. The one that we went to the week before, because Travis and I do like a weekly date night. We went with a friend of ours, and they are have a very, very, very good taste in wine, but like expensive taste in wine. Like they are like, tomorrow's not promised, buy the wine.
Spend the money today.
And then that's like, I think that was our cheers. Like tomorrow's not promised, buy the wine. And I was like, yes. But honestly, I would rather buy like a new dress. Okay. If I'm going to spend the money on like $1,000 bottle of wine or $1,000 dress, buy me the dress. Like there's better things I can do with the money. I can find ways to spend money. Okay. That I would appreciate more than a glass. But I was like, yeah, okay. I love this. Let's have some good wine. And we had a bottle of champagne that was like, they had one bottle left, right? Like of this champagne. I'm like, oh, that says a lot. And then, the wine, I think they had one or two bottles of that too. I was like, oh my goodness.
Probably because it was so expensive. Like, we are not stocking this.
I don't think they stock it fully. Yeah. And we were at like Park House. We were at an expensive place. I mean, like, anyway, yeah, I think they were like $1,000 a piece for the champagne crazy. And the wine was probably $1,000.
Okay, but back to Delilah though. What do you think of the food?
I thought it was good. I liked it. I liked my steak. I had steak with truffle butter. Yum, yum. I had their macaroni. It was crunchy, but I liked it. It was like, it was baked. Interesting. It was like baked macaroni. So the top was like, but then it was like the noodles were standing up like this.
I don't like that.
I liked it. I thought it was different. I was like, yes, I will eat this. We had their seafood tower. It was yummy. Their oysters were really great. My wine was good. I had fun. The singer, and I kept making eye contact and smiling at each other. The girl that was singing, she was fabulous. I had fun. I really did. Here's the deal. I am not the one to ask because if I have 2 glasses of wine and a good time, I'm going to think every place is great, right? Like I had a fun time. It was beautiful. But here's the deal. If I'm going to be honest, I don't know how often I will go back because I think it's such a destination type place. Like it's such an experience that I think
if you go too much, you lose the experience.
Yeah, you lose it. Yeah. Like I think it's like once every 3 to 4 months type thing for me. Like whenever Catch came in, I was there all the time. Yeah. Like I still like to go there for their drinks. I think they have a really good lychee martini. Yum, yum, yum. I like it. But yeah, it was great. I'm not going to say anything bad about it. Like I feel like a lot of people have something bad to say about Delilah. I did not leave thinking I had a bad time. I left thinking, that was fun. Like I had such a good time, but maybe I was just in one of those fun moods because I was ready to go out. I told Travis he was golfing. I met him and his friend the night before because they went golfing and then they went to eat dinner at Nick and Sam's and Travis was like, do you want to go with us? And I said, no, because I ordered pizza for the kids because Chance had some friends over. I said, but if you go out after, I could definitely, I'm down for a drink. So then they were like, we're just going to walk across the street to Catch. So I walked over there, had a drink, my like little martini, yum, and then went home. And then, so I had a great time. I feel like the same, but I told Travis that I was like, okay, you're going to go golfing that morning. And I said, I'm not telling you what to do, but if you could really pace yourself, like have like 2 to 3 drinks maximum during golf, like pace yourself. Because I said, because we have a date night at 8:30 tonight and I really want to have fun and enjoy it with you. And I just don't enjoy it when I'm like sober and you're shit-faced, okay? Like I just feel like there's no way I can catch up, so I don't even try to, like I'm just like, I feel like a babysitter. I don't want that. And he did a great job. He came home.
Oh, good.
I didn't even know. I don't think he had anything but maybe a beer. It was great. We had so much fun.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I need to try Delilah.
You should try it. It's really good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I do think where you sit matters. Like we sat in front of the bands. I like that. Like there are 3 girls dancing. I would have been not liking that. Like if I was in front of one of the dancing people.
Do you ever have such a great experience somewhere that you don't want to go back because you don't want it to be ruined? That's how I feel Delilah was for me. I had such a great experience at the one in Vegas and like it won't be topped that I'm like, I don't know that I want to go to the one in Dallas and then feel differently about it. But also I like those restaurants that are like that are special to Vegas. Like that's how Catch was for me for a while. Yeah. Like I would go there when we were in Vegas and New York. Now it's here. So it's like, it's different. But
see, I like the Catch better here than I do in other places. So I don't know. I just think when Catch first came to Dallas, I was like, I don't know if it's going to do that well here because it's so trendy other places. But I think they did a really great job. Like I really do.
You know what I don't like anymore is Nick and Sam's.
Really?
I haven't been there in maybe 2 years.
Travis went and Friday, because I met him at Catch after, he said it wasn't that bad. He was like, Stephanie, I got a reservation for my buddy and I to sit at the bar. He said, I didn't need one. I mean, and Fridays usually you need one. So it's interesting. But also the way the world is and the way the economy is, I don't think people are going out spending. I just don't think people are spending as much. I think that's the first thing you cut back on is.
I just remember it used to be like impossible. You've had to like beg someone for a reservation there. And it's like, I'm not doing that. Like, but then I knew someone that could give me a reservation. And even then I was like, ugh, there's a lot of people here.
Okay. Well, you know, a place that I feel like is really, really good and tiny and maybe, is, and Travis and I went there, and the 2 times we've gone there, the food's been insanely good, is Tango Room. So if you're looking for something kind of new and different to go to that I think some people don't really, it's not as maybe popular as Dick and Sam's, delicious. Like the food's so good. It's tiny. So it's hard. It could be kind of tricky to get a reservation. So, you know, it may take you a while, you know, you may have to book it in advance a little bit. But so yummy. And I think because it's so small, the food's just insanely good. Like it's, they don't do you wrong. So that one's good. I'm trying to think if there's another place that I just,
somewhere like I've never
Nona,
been. Yes, Nona.
So good.
Never been there, but I've heard amazing things.
Yeah, and you would drive by and think it's not, like it's across from Whole Foods. I mean, it's like.
And like a strip mall.
In a strip mall. Like you'd be like, no way, so good. There's this other restaurant, and I'm sure if you just Google it, you will know. I should just Google it because I will tell the people. And it's a place that I went to. It's an Italian. You can bring your own wine, your own thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Is the place that fits you?
It's so, yeah, I believe so. It's so good.
I don't remember what it's called. They have like 10 tables though. It's not fancy.
It's not fancy, but
it's hard to get
so
into.
Yummy. Is it La Stella? No, where is it? What would it be? I cannot think of the name of it. It's so good. But it's so hard to get.
I want to say they might have closed.
Did they? It was so. I remember being there, and it was so ridiculously good. Is it List? I don't know if it's La Stella. No, I don't know. I would know it if I saw it, but it was so delicious. I've not been there in years, but I remember going and being like, this hole in the wall place. Is it a mono? No, I don't know. I don't know, but if you find it, if you like Google it and figure it out, I think
it's good.
If I spent 5 minutes on Google, I would find it. It's delicious. It's delicious, but it's like kind of a strip mall looking place too. Like never think it was good. Okay, what are some of your favorite places?
Dallas has some great restaurants. We really do. Like we have good food.
Yeah. Like Mr. Charles, I always I like their vibe. It's always good. Trying to think if there's any other place that I just really love. You know, my favorite steak in Dallas, not the vibe, not the atmosphere, but if I swear to you, I think it's the best steak in Dallas is Papa Brothers. Like by far, hands down, best steak I've ever had.
I agree.
But it's like not a place that if you want like a cool vibe where you can hop around, it's just the location's not great, you know?
Dallas is finally starting to catch a vibe. I feel like we haven't had a vibe for a while and we're starting to get vibey. Which we need a vibey situation.
If you want like dumplings, where we record this in Irving, and there is this dumpling place, like some of the best dumplings I've ever had in my life. Like they have like the best, and it's like it's in Irving. It's right by the Starbucks, right in the same shopping area as the ranch. Just look at the ranch, go in that shopping area. It's right there. It's kind of a hole in the wall, but the food is so delicious. So good. So those are some of my favorite places, like right now. Okay, well, on that note, I'm hungry. Thank you guys so much for listening and supporting. You can follow me at Steph Holman on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
You can follow me at Trey_Stewart. You can follow our podcast at BS the Podcast. You can watch us on YouTube at We Could Host a BS. Bye.